The trees glitch out a little bit. All right, boys, go on in.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh boy.
They didn't have Vietnamese flags. Oh, my.
Guys, come on, look up. Look up. I built this entirely for you.
No.
That's right, I want you to fail.
I mean, if you want to, Leroy, I still have some of that tequila left.
Go, have fun. Anyway, I'm going to begin with the brief and just go on yelling.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Post 16. By inferencing, you should note that there's 15 other posts that the NVA have at the minimum around the South Vietnamese territory. So this one they've taken from a bit of a cave complex that civilians made during the French War, from like whoever the fuck remembers. I don't know my history. I'm just a dude. Anyway, the NVA have tasked us with a very special objective. We believe that the hit on the SOG forces has actually done a significant blow to U.S. prestige and their morale. So we're gonna do something even crazier and hit their centralized airfield at Viet. Now, the issue with this is it's mainly ARVN forces with some U.S. forces for aircraft and planes because they use that base as a FARP. And the U.S. in response to the attack that happened at, what was it called? FSB Toby, excuse me, they're going to start beefing up some ARVN positions. So, we do know that a convoy is going to step off from Bhutan Airport and head to the airbase. We've marked its most direct route on the map. We know that this is the route they use because NBA scouts have seen cars with U.S. symbols going on this specific route. So we have a scout set up overwatching Point Chariot. And when he sees the convoy coming, he'll radio me on a frequency, and then I'll radio you on 50 that, hey, you probably have, it's about 90 seconds between Point Chariot and the entrance to the base, so you've got a short window to take out the convoy once it's seen, so that's your, get ready point. I'd recommend hitting the convoy in any of these 3 towns, but you do you. It's open world. After you take out that convoy, you're going to be a bit on a timer because the U.S. are going to react in kind. But from there, with that QRF cutoff, you can then hit the airbase. Now, there's strong fortifications and an area identified as weak fortifications. Strong fortifications are bad. Weak fortifications good. All right, simple logic. I have an RHIB stash.
Liru,
I've had the
hope
NVA
you're
make
having a great day
that
so
you can
far.
take up the river
What do you
and
think
redeploy,
about
but
Jedi
you are
Fallen
able
Order?
to hit at any angle that you wish. Like I already said to everyone before we started the op, if you see a plane and you know how to actually fly a plane in Arma, feel free to take it. I don't give a shit. Anywhere where there's a medical symbol should have medical supplies. There's multiple vehicle caches, ammo caches, blah blah blah. I mean, the signs behind me, like there's a plane and there's a piece of arty over there. There's everything at this base. Feel free to take it. But do note that A, this is one life, and B, the longer you stay, the more difficult it's gonna be. Your whole objective in that base is to either steal or destroy everything you fucking see. And then, if you steal anything, bring it back to the area and forest around Post 16. Aircraft are not going to be stealable because of the U.S.'s amazing ability with cap, so focus on stealing ground Vix. However, you're free to try to steal air. I could always use a good laugh with my binoculars, as I'll watch you from Post 16. Any questions?
Well,
Let's rush into the biggest fortification.
don't kill civilians. By granite. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, Sergeant Bluffers is safe.
God fucking damn it. Oof.
Force team.
Oh, Dracula was speaking again. So, really simple AO. I've got 2 places they should avoid. Also, the Horseshoe AO. I'm going to use this for a future mission, just not next week's. Strong fortifications I've literally lined with turrets and vehicles. The weak fortifications is just going to have infantry. You know, super duper easy. But I don't have that garrisoned yet because I don't want to lag the server too hard. So it's like after they hit the convoy, I'll start setting up the fortifications, and then I'll send the convoy. I'll radio them because I've got the convoy kind of set up right there. Caelim's doing a combat jog. And what I can always do is I can also, to slow them down, send some helicopters, you know, not make this a static airbase. Like I said in the brief, this is a full-on FARP.
Waiting. Ready.
So I'm going to just, you know, mess around with them a bit.
Roger. Solid copy. On the way.
So I don't think they can hear them spinning up from over here, but, you know, if I just send them overhead, that might force them to get down. They might engage. We'll see what happens. But D-Man, thanks for the 23-month resub. 1 month away from the the really awesome Lance Corporal badge, the silver one. I'm trying to make a gold one. Now we can hear the choppers, but hope you keep enjoying the ops as well, and I hope you get a kick out of this. But I'm more of a casual player for video games because I already get enough stress from Arma and building ops. So that got right over the front of their group. Awesome. You can't get more cinematic than that.
Awaiting orders. Solid copy. Ready. On the way. Copy. On the way.
As long as I can get rid of because they're out of their field of view. Just to show that that airbase is indeed active. So I hope they mark their route so everyone can follow. Then I'll have a recon chopper kind of go through. Yeah, I don't have anything garrisoned here because I don't want to have that extra stuff down. Yeah, so these guys, since they had a road to cross, are going to play that a bit safe. Let's see if I can get a boat.
Standing by. Copy that. On the way. On the way. Wilco. Roger. Understood. On the way. On the way. On the way. Understood. Solid copy. Solid copy.
Yeah, Caleb might see that. He's going to immediately get down. Just trying to show just how in they are. these guys know there's a boat there. They might have seen it. But these guys are in too deep. So yeah, if I didn't accidentally boop his movement, I might have caught these guys in just to slow them down a tad. Yeah, EA I wouldn't say is the worst company right now, but minus 6 months ago they were. Now it's definitely some other companies kind of taking the cake. Who are green for? They're ARVN. We're going to see a lot more of them in this base, but they're kind of the South Vietnamese army that the U.S. worked with. So yeah, Defensor, he's going to start moving. Calum, he's keeping low. Now we're all kind of looking at what I can delete and stuff. So really I can... I'm going to delete all the civs in here. Delete that guy. I'm going to delete a few of the cinematics, kind of make it a skeleton crew. They didn't take the car or the statics. That's interesting. I would have liked to see that. You know, on the forested paths they could drive through. Because I did my best, again, to free up enough space to kind of have that car drive by. But, you know, those two statics would have been really nice to have in those ambushes. Yeah, boat's just driving. To show a force defensor again getting down. Calum, I think, is going to try to catch up. But now I'm going to have some additional ARVN patrols just kind of maneuvering around here. And let's see, Vietnamese civilians.
正在待命，等待指示，等待中，准备接受指示，准备好了，准备接受指示，等待指示，准备接受指示，等待指示。
We're gonna do a 150-meter spread, fill evenly.
等待中，
Just because, you know, it's important to have some of these. So I'm gonna wait till these guys get on the edge of the tree line.
准备接受指示，等待中，等待中。
But again, these are all gonna be deleted as I'm moving around. Again, spreading those server resources where I can.
准备接受指示，等待中。
Now these guys I'm gonna have set to standing limited. And careless hold fire. Put them in a file. And they're just gonna kind of walk back to base. So actually the route they're going, they might get spotted a tad early. I can delete that boat. So I'm going to throw down another chopper. I'm going to have it come from the south to, you know, claim it's going to refuel.
Ready for orders.
I'll have this one be guns a go-go.
Roger.
Looks like they're cable tying Hatter because he went AFK. That's why I always give him cable ties. So they do see... You can see him if you look left. That's going to have to be something they consider, and that helicopter is going to make them think. It's going to start getting louder and louder. Now these guys, from their perspective, you can kind of see them right there, but I'm not going to aggro. Yep, so they're going to wave off. They're going to run up this way because they've got this squad kind of coming up this road.
Solid copy.
So the Vince are doing a wide sweep over here. Kayla might also be a little lost. And then you have Dureki and D-Dragon kind of following behind. So these guys are going to fold in, probably pick an ambush spot right here. So I'm going to have to start getting these set up. So he's going in for a landing, that's good. How are these guys doing? These two are running up. They might run into that. Garand might just TP him up because he is late. There's a lot of places for me to put units down on. And I hate the towers because they always, for Vietnam, they always climb out of them. So it's like, god damn it. Gotta make do with what you got. But really what also strengthens these fortifications on this side is the vehicle use. There we go. So they've crossed right there. Okay, they just ran... Yeah, they ran right in front of that group. And then they poked their heads up. Like, that guy stopped and stared at them, so... Yeah, we're gonna make some POWs. Reverse POW. Yeah, I need a vehicle to... Oh shit, that one's still alive! Take him down! Oh fuck. Double tap! Double tap! Fuck! Send in goats.
Yeet.
Okay, you can stop shooting. Someone gets medical on them. We're going to get the truck out here. And strip them down of weapons.
Do you know how long I had to...
We're not American. We're Southern Vietnamese, you idiot.
You're still American.
JFax, thanks for the 2-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. You shut your mouth. Commie pig.
Nice shotgun, by the way.
I know I fucking put holes in one of you. Oh yeah, it's you, shotgun guy. You're bleeding.
Outpost 16, this is
How'd
3.
those
We've
slugs
reached the
feel?
northern edge of Long Tan. We're going to clear it and begin setting up our ambush.
This is Outpost. Stay firm. Wait one.
Oh no, I killed one of you. Ha! Killed your radio operator.
Last call sign. This is 16. Our NVA contact hasn't spotted the convoy yet, but it should be due in a few minutes. Over. It's because I'm the Zeus, you jerk.
Understood. We'll prepare.
But your RTO is right here, dead on the ground in front of me.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Just listen, okay? Sleepy time. Alright, ARVN car. Alright, I can fit 4. Okay, go secure the road. Ow. Now you shut up.
No, you.
No, you are going to shut up.
Do not listen to capitalist pigs.
Oh man, my Mosin.
No Mosin for you.
That
But
is
Mosin
very
is
nice
best
shopping,
right.
by the way.
It is
Take them to road. God damn it. So many things to multitask. Sorry guys, sorry, I'm busy. Player M1. Zeus. No, I mean the move order's right here.
I believe it will help our comrades in the long run.
You people ran right past us. I hope you know that.
We looked
Firing
everywhere.
weapons makes loud noises.
They were literally on the road, and you ran like right in front of them. Like I literally took them off of careless hold fire because it was they stopped and just stared at you, and I'm like, okay, well, that's all right. I'm gonna literally park you guys where they should attack. All right, I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh, look that desync. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, you in front. Drive us closer.
I want to hit them with my sword.
All right. Send in goat team 6. All right, let's get the convoy moving.
Yay. It is talking trees time.
It's talking trees time. Yeah, righto, Argo. Thanks for the 9-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a kick out of this. Ground forces, this is 17, be advised, Scout just relayed to me he has activity moving into Point Chariot. Break. Stand by for contact report. Over.
Copy that.
Copy that, Outpost 16.
Copy that. Copy. Copy that. Copy that.
Alpha, are you on that?
Roger. Copy that. Understood.
Alpha, are you on that?
Be advised, contact report is as follows. Break. A scout car with a 50 cal. It is going a little ahead of the convoy. It looks like it's a force recon vehicle. Break. Followed by a troop transport, a regular car, another troop transport, a break, a hybrid of a car and a truck with the 50 cal on it, and an APC. Over.
Copy that, Outpost 16.
Copy.
Be advised, 1x truck, break. The truck with the 50 cal and the APC stopped at Outpost Chariot. Looks like they're having some mechanical issues, so it looks like it'll be a 2-phased convoy. Over.
Understood. Convoy split up into 2 phases.
Copy that. Copy that. On the way.
Outpost 16, ambush is sprung, we're engaging the convoy.
This is 16 acre.
Go. Solid copy. On the way.
These Vex.
Roger. Understood.
Are really something special. So let me get these guys out. Excellent. That's even better. Ah, that's beautiful. So that's Vix bugging out. I'm going to start fortifying the rest of the base. And we'll start doing patrols as well. After I finish garrisoning this group, I'm going to send an ARVN squad down to where the ambush is going on. So that group's done. And I'm gonna send this guy to start running around. So the NCO that was part of the truck, he got through. These guys don't seem to want to go through, but actually I'll just send them over here. They'll get retasked. And we'll send them with all deliberate speed. So, now in terms of other groups, I'm going to delete those 2 cells. I'm going to delete those 2 guys. Do I have anything left that I left flying? Nope, that's good. They're trying to AT that Vic. I'm going to delete the remaining civilians. There's that hit. So I can probably delete some of those guys. ARVN forces coming in. Now I need to focus on making my internal patrols here.
Outpost 16, this is 3's convoy destroyed. We're shifting to attack the airbase.
Affirm, be advised, with that convoy hit, ARVN forces in the area might start trying to converge on the convoy assault location. Recommend you disengage and begin phase 2 of the plan. Over.
Understood, we're heading back into the tree line. We'll try and disappear.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of infantry around this place. So I'm not going to fortify this section because, well, actually I still should, because I know they're going to see that and then think, oh, we can attack that area, when in reality, I'm just trying to save it for frames. So again, if I had the server resources and Arma wasn't a complete buggy mess, I would have this all fortified in Eden Editor and just go with it on the dot. But because this game has limitations with its own hardware and whatnot, we gotta spawn in what we can. Let's see if I can get him to stay up there. Cool. Falcon DC, not sure if that's because he died or there was a tech issue. Yeah, so that one American that survived, that's kind of funny. These guys might end up fighting over here unless they directly cross the river. You have Caleb getting in this car. Another detail I could have thrown in was I could have made the civvies go into a panic in that area. But at the same time, again, just another small little detail that coulda, woulda, shoulda. So yeah, again, I want to spawn much more, but because of limitations, not going to bother with. So Caleb might get held back and engaged, and if he keeps going in that direction, that's going to tip me off, but he might just get away because of the angles of where these squads are going. I don't know if the Wolverine and Sabretooth are specifically in the mod set. They don't, the names don't ring a bell. So you have this guy running up over here. Big right flank push. I guess he's got a hunch, but going off on his own. Yep, so we found Caleb. And we're going to proceed to go off in that section. Yeah, they need to go now. Either do the risky route with no cover and just smoke grenade that, or try to swim it. Honestly, with all the bullets flying, I would just pop smoke and do the risky route. Because ARVN are being pulled over here. Actually, it looks like the rice paddies might be shallow enough for them to run that way, and then they can easily go prone under the water. Looks like Caleb was setting off charges to kill that car. Nice. Blew up that civvy too. But now I can start deleting stuff over here. That guy, he's gonna be able to survive. You go ahead, delete that Vic. So these guys are moving, but they do need to pop smoke and disengage because the main player base is already on the move. Oh, I don't know about Marvel heroes in this, man. But I know they were in the Nam War, so we'd have to see. So now, how much distance can they put between themselves? When they get to this rock cover, they're going to be safe. They got a little bit of a danger area right here. But, I mean, Devincer, he's kind of in trouble. He's left behind. And the ARVN are hot on their tail. I think Calum and Silver are going to be able to get behind that wall before the AI kind of push through. But Devincer really needs to start moving, or else he is going to definitely get left behind. So we have these boats right here. And we're in super deep water, so I don't think any of them are going to get stuck. But just in case, I'm going to boop a few to be a little more forward. Because you don't want that stuck in the ground, because sometimes the water waves push these back on the dock, and it makes them impossible to use. So you always have to check a Zeus to make sure that that didn't happen, like with that one. Because that can completely mess up the entire op. Now you're having some shooting. Devincer trying to stay low. He went too far in the water. Now he's swimming. I'm going to send another ARVN squad. So this NCO survived. And there's the M79 being shot. These guys need to run. They're lucky that didn't outright murk them. But we're going to spoo up a helicopter, and I gotta be very careful about the helicopter because I don't want them to shoot at the boats. So we're going to do one of these bad boys. So one squad already getting underway. Shep's going to fall back, I think, because he couldn't get in that boat, so he's going to wait on the other 4. Now I can also delete these civs. Yeah, one more quick thing I can do with this is I'm going to do one more garrison and just get these side fortifications up and running. You gotta be careful with your clipping. I want to make sure none of them are clipping these sandbags. Also, to those of you asking why we're not doing music, it's copyright. Like, even my non-copyrighted playlist I experimented with last op got copied, so I'm like, alright, well, whatever. Not much we can do about it. Guys are gonna immediately bug out. So we have one boat deploying up here. So I'm gonna have this boat kind of track where these guys are going, but yeah, if they run into the jungles, you know, they'll be able to lose this Huey. And I still got these 3 guys on garrison. So I'm gonna throw them down to be defensive with these guys.
62 by 39 round.
So how you guys doing?
62 by 54.
So I can delete those guys.
It's Personally, in terms of 7.62, I like the NATO round because it's a nice medium between.
How do you know what NATO rounds are?
Because we've been freaking using them.
Bullshit.
Where do you think we get all of our ammo?
From the Russians.
Yeah,
Or from you.
and
Enemies can't be underestimated.
It's not hard.
Oh, damn, he actually said something.
Yeah, they've been talking to us. For
he
the
has been
past-
talking to us.
Good, I hope they keep talking to you.
But
it's
I'm pretty sure that he is drunk. He kept talking about celebrating tonight.
Yes, we're celebrating. Oh! Almost landed on Silver Dragon. Cack. Well, that sounds like something we need to go investigate. If my infantry will actually go and investigate. God damn it. Go!
Well, they clearly see something.
They sure are agitated.
Probably because a chopper just blew up.
Oh, did it?
Launch it into the atmosphere and drop it right on top of his head. Wait, what the? I see a guy in a freaking race suit
Yeah,
following
so do
all
I.
those.
What?
The guy in a
Do you
racing
not see
suit.
the guy in the race suit?
No?
With the invisible rifle?
Oh, there we go. It just,
Oh yeah,
it
there
just,
we go. He just changed. Back.
There's no racing suit. You're trying to play tricks on me.
It just pinged in. I had that same problem in the Friday op. To break immersion for a minute. In the Friday op, whenever those guys ambushed us at the call, the first three guys that came down.
On the way.
The reason I didn't start shooting immediately
On the
is
way.
because he looked like a civilian that just came down to investigate. And then he pointed a gun at me, an invisible gun at me, and then his uniform popped in, and it was like, oh, shit.
You were outplayed.
Hey, I killed, like, a good portion of them before I went down. Or before I blew myself up more.
You mean you killed one?
I killed the first two that were on the left with my submachine gun, and then I killed one with the HE cannon.
You killed Juan.
He's talking about in a different life.
What do you mean different life? You're not the Buddhist. You're communist.
This is
Oh
threes.
shit.
We're heading towards the airbase now. We're gonna try and
Doesn't
hit it on
mean
the northwest side.
that some of us aren't religious.
Solid copy.
Actually, I
Break.
know what it is.
Be advised, the NVA scout at Point Cherritt's reporting he's seen 2 choppers coming from the main airbase to your AO. Break. Looks like one of those Hueys and a smaller craft that he can't identify.
Copy that. 2 Hueys heading towards our location.
Negative. 1 Huey and a smaller craft than a Huey. It's very small.
Understood.
I think that's a 65.
A what?
Cannon.
Alright, I'm gonna start prepping
Yeah,
the
it's already-
USQRF.
There's 2 of them.
So get
Ready
one
for
of those
Those
bad
are the
boys
smaller
spawned.
cannons, I can tell from here.
And then US. Let's do Big Red 1.
Awaiting orders.
I just enjoy the weapons in the
Standing
Vietnam.
by.
Alright, how much M79s do you bring since they get mad at me? Okay. We'll delete that. Look, no M79s in the QRF.
You're
He was the
cook-off.
only one.
Wait, why is there a little bird in the air?
Ooh, that's the small unidentified
Awaiting
aircraft. It's actually called, like an OH-6A, and it's SOG. Because remember, you ambushed a bunch of SOG guys last week? They're probably still pissed at you.
wasn't here for that, so.
Oh, well, what else do you know?
It was not a good anything going planned.
Well, there's a Huey, I see. Yeah, that really just looks like a little bird. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's the predecessor to the little bird.
Uh,
Did you equip the AI with holographic? Nah.
Not as well.
No, it's because I'm on Whisper.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Anyway, you're probably gonna get rescued in 5 minutes, or they're all gonna get murked. Because I do have an M79 dude in a bunker, but he's sitting down, so oof to me.
Oof.
It depends on whether they learned their lesson from last time.
What,
Last
that the
time,
M79s use Willy Pete because there's no Geneva Convention?
Well,
What's a Geneva Convention? God, you speak really weird terms.
It's kind of why everything went south last time.
That's fair. Is that
Hence Liru's
Is that... I can't tell if that Huey has rockets on it or not.
It does.
Okay, I saw slightly circular things on it, but I couldn't tell if it was just the.
I mean, they might have been its tits. I don't fucking know. The player-based learning lessons don't diss them that hard.
Or the.
They'll learn maybe.
Or it had rocket pods. I couldn't tell from here.
So you're saying, Liru, what you're saying is that a Huey has rocket nipples.
I'm gonna bring the car back and we're gonna run you both over. I swear to. Whatever.
But look at shit.
They just set up a mortar right next to a tree, like a tall tree. So this might blow themselves up. But hey, oh, they might mortar you. Oh, this will be interesting.
Please don't. Put us in a bunker. Why are we not in a building anyway?
They forgot to lock on with their aircraft.
Oh no. They forgot to lock on with their anti-aircraft.
Yeah.
On the way.
Roger.
And they just blew themselves up with the mortar because they put it under a tree. Oh, here comes the Artie.
Uh-oh. That's danger close.
Let's go. Roger.
Oh, that Huey. What a great fight to watch.
Yeah. They just blew themselves up with the mortar again.
It's a great fight to watch, not so great to be in, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, that's because they've got a group of them out in the open, and they're getting engaged by one of the helicopters. They got 2 down. Oh, we just had an Artie. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Here, because I enjoy watching you two get hurt.
Was that friendly Artie?
That was friendly Artie.
So that was the Viet Cong Artie.
Yeah.
American Artie doing that.
No, I don't even have anyone garrisoned on Artie right now because I know they can be OP. This is all your Artie.
God, they literally hit like a round directly next to us.
Yeah, they hate you.
Obviously. There goes that Huey going in for a gun run.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should shut up now because they're actually starting to charge with smoke grenades.
Oh, are they actually doing a death charge? Fuck.
Yeah, they're trying.
Boys, come on! Put yourself on yellow.
Here goes Tempesto.
Oops. If only I could break these damn cuffs.
You can't break those cuffs.
God damn it. Just knew what I was going. Oh, he's breaking the cuffs.
So 2 guys have gotten up. They need more smoke, and they need to just charge, because I can end this game right now.
Gonna break them, but it's gonna.
It's showing that you're friendly.
It's showing, yeah, it's showing movement.
We look like whenever a Pokemon uses
Here
fucking
comes the
double
US.
kick in Gen 8. We're getting shot at by Americans now, even though we're handcuffed, I think.
Well, they're shooting at our friendlies who are shooting them with American
Yeah. That little bird's terrifying. The actual is so goddamn maneuverable, it's not even funny.
Comes the US QRF.
Not exactly looking good for our.
There's a dead guy
no.
floating right up there. Alright, let's do a few unconscious toggles. It might not even be needed.
Oh, you're okay.
So yeah, this force is pulled back. I guess they're still hitting units, but yeah, they needed. If they committed to the push like Chef and Silver did, they'd be okay.
Oh my god, there's an entire fucking platoon.
Here comes the United States.
Here comes the
Understood.
You son of a bitch.
Now push Hartman's a son of a bitch.
Keck. He's a good guy.
Other than him being a homophobe.
We all have our issues.
That is fair. At least he makes good shit.
Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna throw a vehicle into, start the fortifications. Yeah, let's, ungarrison.
On the way.
Send up the tank.
Oh, that's like an entire platoon of fucking Americans.
Now they're trying to advance in without smoke, and I just watched 2 medics get dunked.
Ouch. Oh, God.
Wow, I actually didn't even end key it. It was going down because someone actually shot out the original pilot with that machine gun burst. So I was gonna be nice and end key the pilots, but the chopper was already going down. Someone actually shot the pilot out. So, cack.
Top deck. Uh-oh, here comes the tank.
Yep. Oof.
This is Bravo RTO, any call signs copy? 3's copy.
Elements of Alpha and Bravo have forced a breach on the northwest side. We're getting pinned down by defenders inside the base.
Understood. 3s are in the same boat.
Oh, there's a Sheridan as well.
Awaiting orders.
Hope they have AT.
Copy. Copy that.
Sheridan dead.
Good news, you're back alive. Bad news, Kokov's gonna kill you. I'm surprised they're still alive after everything I've thrown at them.
Oh shit, that dude is smoking.
Alright. Hey. Let's play a game called Run. Well. Yeah, just spinning around probably isn't the smartest way to play. Let's try this again. Run. I just got shot by friendlies. I don't want to boop itself. Oh, this is beautiful. He just got shot. Oh, I like this game. Crawl, dragon, crawl! Oh my god. What a game. Yeah, I let them keep their medical again. Nice. So we'll start heading back.
Come on, guys, we gotta go. Still down. I'll get over here.
Silver ran into him.
Something's pulling up, Chinook.
think Andrews is restarting that mortar. So now we're just gonna have a listen as they move up the bunker here.
I'll be over there in a second, then I'll be dragging your back. Walk. Try and pull immediately east. Bunker line should be bodies.
On the way.
Yeah, immediately east.
Nothing's on the ground, right? Okay, yeah, just weird.
Glorious bastard.
Now,
Thank you.
the issue with this spot, I will admit, is that medical supply is all in various different areas. Now they're gonna drop Artie in random spots to try to soften things up, but really hitting the top would be help them the most.
Hey, mortars are up, amazing. Shefty, crazy person.
Yeah.
All call signs, this is RTO. Bravo is currently moving east along the fortifications and sweeping them out, where you're taking heavy fire from Point Bravo on the hill at the center of base. We also have Armor to our southeast near planes.
How's our fuel?
Copy that.
I'll keep her in the
Threes
air,
are
but
currently
I'll
engaging Point Bravo as well as enemies around the
change
plane.
her out when I need
Try
her.
and clear them out while you sweep east. Copy.
Probably is.
So yeah, this guy's shooting at them, the flank. So Caleb is already pushed up to all the way up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry I'm not interacting with chat too much. I'm actually just admiring that they've survived this. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of reminded me of the OG Tier 2 player base, and it's something that kind of puts a smile on my face. Because I've thrown them in an incredibly fucked situation, and they're still coming out on top, and that's kind of respectable in my opinion. Even with the M79s going nuts. Another chopper coming in. Tank's still marauding around.
Welcome. On the way. Solid copy. Solid copy.
Caleb's up here. He's still alive. But yeah, by now they should be running low on medical. So I want them to shoot at it. That's going to aggro her and have her start shooting back. So Squad 1 doesn't have that, that Grenadier. So now, you know, it's like I'm pulling guys off those fortifications.
All call signs. 3's across the runway. We're currently on the southwest side.
Sending a lot of forces
Solid
out.
copy. This is Bravo RTO. I got a fucking Sheridan on the northwest side of Point Bravo, downslope.
Copy that. Sheridan.
Is dead. It's right next to an ammo box too. That might cook off. Now you have this gunship coming in. There is a AAA position in here. But I'm gonna just start sending more and more helicopters. It's gonna get more and more messy. I think they left the mortar there because it's out of ammo. They're just going up these positions more or less. 113 is on the move. I'm gonna go into here and just ungarrison. I don't have the ungarrison command in my most used, so we'll just anything that I might still have, we're gonna just send around. So that car, they got shot up. Hear that minigun firing at these guys in here. But we're gonna start really pumping the gas on how many of those Hueys we're gonna have out in the air. We're gonna make it a little ridiculous. But they're getting up to the jets right now. Again, I told them if one of them wants to try and take off, it's fair game. But one of my fears right now is they're kind of separating out. You see Derecki dead right there on his own. Because if they're separated out, who's gonna rescue him, you know? Otherwise, one group kind of pushing out right there. It's time for another wave of QRF to come in.
On the way. Understood.
And we're also going to get a little cheeky here. Alright, he's glitched out. I need to respawn him because he was landing and dropping the infantry off right there. Oh, okay, these don't even... Those don't even have what I'd want. That's okay, I can,
Ready for orders.
up the ante a little bit.
On the way. On the way. On the way.
Freeze, this is Bravo, how copy? Solid copy, send your message.
That Huey that keeps doing runs on us is fucking us up and delaying our advance. There's nothing to do about it.
Well, there's an ammo cache, might be something there, we'll check it out.
Woo! Solid copy.
So you got this force coming. We also got a vehicle cache right here. They could get in one of these Vics and start shooting at the Huey. Ah, the good old body block. Right out, Calum's right here. But they need to start finding assets and utilizing them. I know I've got plenty of places of ammunition. There's also porn right there, which is always funny. But yeah, riding the perimeter, probably not the smartest idea.
Well, how copy? Center of Point Bravo, top of the fucking hill, there's a Pat sitting up there staring at our advance.
Make space because it's stupid. It's also Lcpl again.
Understood, we've got an unmanned tank here, we'll see if we can get rid of him.
Copy, also be advised, there appear to be airborne reinforcements coming in, 2 Chinooks, 2 gunship Hueys.
Bravo, be advised, we're in Sheridan.
So I have that Sheridan now.
Hey, firm, Sheridan, west side of Point Bravo.
Okay, no.
Copy. I can't reach the rest of my guys to inform them of this, so I can't promise that they might not.
I think this is where we die.
Considering both of our medics are down in the same bunker, and the people fixing them are about to bleed out. Are you just fine?
I'm fine.
Wow. Billy's fine.
Stewie, Lewis,
So they're popping more smoke.
They're pretty much all the way down. Feeling them up and down.
no, I'm good.
One chopper goes down with all that QRF.
Coming in again. Boat is dragging.
Full, go. Get away.
We're being engaged from the west.
Yeah, you can make it.
I'm not. I'm scared though. Keep going.
We're gonna probably have a few KIAs. I'm gonna start.
I'm pretty sure boat medics are like dead over there, right?
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Maybe freeze some medics, but I say they're dead.
I'm half expecting a rocket run. Yeah, they have to be black on medical, but I will say, riding the perimeter up to strong fortifications, they should have just crossed with the rest of the group and all gone there. I don't know why 2/3 of the player base went that direction. I think because they thought, you know, maybe they saw the medical? No, they wouldn't have because it's on the rooftop. So it was just they wanted to separate the player base out. It got messy. So Calum, I know he's a 3, he's still running down right here and clearing stuff. I think both of my Chinooks got shot down, yeah.
Two helis.
I think this is all died, right?
Also, I'm not beginning to
Some of these air Vics are actually taking damage from all the insanity. They've smoked their paws.
3 to Bravo, what's your status?
Low on numbers, combat ineffective, and down by multiple armored vehicles, and getting gun run by Hueys.
Understood, we're in the Sheridan, top of the hill.
Hey, firm, we're to the northwest. We're getting fucked up and rolled over by 113 and GLs. I'm probably about to explode.
Yeah, so these guys tried to make a run for it. Tank should take the shot. Frost is dead. Yeah, you're starting to see some of the KIAs here. But again, yeah, there were a few mistakes with this whole assault that caused it to kind of slow down and me to get that Huey to start following them. But the biggest one was definitely 2/3 of the player base just staying on the outposts with the, you know, where they all should have just pushed in deeper to where, you know, there were, you know, some stuff. Oh yeah, just my 2 cents. Silver's getting in a plane! Probably doesn't want to use that one, but he's gonna have to pull that one out to use the other one. C-130's cooking off. Fuck. Any forces on this net, be advised, break. This is post 16. We have a few scouts looking over the break. We have an NVA team at Bhutan Airport, and it looks like they're starting to spin up some Cobras. Those are really, really painful, so break. We estimate you probably have 10 minutes before you need to get out of this AO. Over. No, he got it!
Solid copy.
He's trying! I got a jet up in the air. And there's the rocket strike. These guys are looting up what they can from that box. They're still trying to strike it. So the Vincers pieced the fuck out. Yeah, Drews is down.
Drews, Bravo, how copy?
We hear you.
Threes, the remnants of Bravo is 3-man right now. We're going to try to commandeer some jets and get the fuck out of here with them.
Understood.
They're still having people dying over there. Devincer is still running around back there. Calum still on his own. Oh yeah, there's stuff in there. I forgot. So they've gotten in a car. They're heading over. And they have Silver Dragon in a fucking plane. I'm gonna try to take these guys out of the tent and just send them around. They're actually... Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised they're able to get him up because these UNSUNG planes are a bitch to fly. They're getting the C-130 too. He needs a gunner though. Ah, this is funny.
This is Bravo. We have commandeered 2 A-7D Corsairs in the air now.
Ready for orders.
This is Outpost 16. Be advised, those Cobras are starting to spew up. I hope you're prepared. Over.
I got sidewinders and 1,000 rounds of 20 mil. I'm ready.
Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Ready. Copy. 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 On the way. Awaiting orders.
Let's just make it ridiculous. These guys now pulling out. Andruza getting run over. There's open Iopus. Looks like they're finding another vehicle. Stewie, I guess, either just passed out or he's trying to make it to the border.
Hi-Com, can we get a flip?
Nice.
I touched a sandbag. All forces, full retreat. RTB.
I'm gonna have to cut his fuel. Yeah, because otherwise he's gonna go far off the map and, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check cargo capacities in a second. Have these other planes. Yeah, so I had to take, if he flies too far out, he's gonna get oofed.
Bravo, scratch one Chinook.
And Catterface also got oofed.
Kill some more, please.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, by the way, I got 12 fucking cluster bombs strapped to this thing's wings. You want me to drop them anywhere?
So a little bit of stuff.
I mean, at this point, asset denial, just destroy the base.
They got some stuff in here, so I'll count a small US crate at this rate. Was this a failure? Yes and no. I mean, they did it. I think the server is starting to die on me.
Splash another Chinook.
If we have any air assets, can you guys like bomb the airfield to sabotage it?
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably about to throw up some QRF planes, so this should get interesting.
Come at me, bro.
Where's my cap?
Awaiting orders. Welcome.
They dropped another bomb right there, Keck. Andrews are getting gunned down because he's on the Strawn fortification side.
This is Bravo confirming significant asset denial. A lot of shit cooking off down there.
Welcome.
Bravo, have fun with your QRF planes.
Stand by.
Also, be advised, there's a Cobra running around to the north of the airbase. It's chasing us. Can you deal with it?
We're engaging
See if I
Caleb.
can find it real quick, yeah.
Is he running to my debug?
Eyes on 2 Cobras, coming back around for another pass.
Ready.
Just throw everything up at this point. Oh my god.
We'll go.
What has the world come to?
Solid copy.
Where are my AGMs? I'm going to Burger King. Ah, fuck's sake.
Hi, Tom, are we close enough here to this PRs?
This is high, say again.
How close do we need to get to Viet?
That's fine. We'll say that. I don't want to risk flipping that, so just count it. It's okay.
I hope this is confident, so we'll see.
Okay.
TICOM, if they're free and clear and captured Vix, you want me to just fly north and say I'm in North Vietnam now with this thing?
I mean, my cap is all distracted by one stupid cast pilot, so I guess, but we're not going to use it next stop because it would be shot down.
Okay, I'll fly north then.
This motherfucker.
How about take a hint from the Japanese and just dive bomb? Jet or dishonor M1, let's see it.
I'm gonna get that fucking Cobra.
There he is.
Do it.
Is he gonna ram it? Hold up. This should be good. Oh, jet noises. That's a hit. Just have to remote it and finally use the sidewinders. No Burger King for me. Fuck. Just how much does it take? Oh shit, how far is that one? Okay, I think he knocked himself on con. Send in Go Team 6. Yeah.
Lcpl Liru.
I mean, what else do I have in terms of cap? Like, alright, I'm sending in the Australian so I can index.
Waiting.
For Ho Chi Minh.
Ready. Ready for orders.
Just send in the Australians. It's now Ace Combat Simulator. Fuck it.
Ready.
Did he actually just make one of my pilots bail? Are you kidding me? He might have. Nope, they just blew themselves up. Awesome. Garand, Kamikaze the Haters. And Silver finally gets shot down. Is he gonna hit the base? He is.
Welcome, Sergeant.
Oh, that was great.
Exact. That was good.
I
Were we Bravo?
lived. Stewie, were we Bravo?
I mean,
survived.
technically.
Okay.
Death before dishonor.
What? That was actually
Did
good.
any of those bombs actually
Okay.
land in them at the end?
I don't know. All I know is kamikazes and yay. Yeah, so I would say the two slight mistakes were a few people while you were getting to the boats kind of lagging behind, and that's what caused the chopper to follow you guys, was because they took so long. So that kind of kicked off the base a bit earlier, and you guys had it a bit tougher, but you still utilized what you could to hit it. And the second, the real big oof was 1/3 of you had the right idea, and after you went into that base, you went south and actually went to where assets were and started doing stuff. 2/3 of you went and just rode the fortifications and ended up getting screwed by QRF. So shit happened, but some of you still survived, got in jets, crazy bullshit ensued, and I hope you had fun. This was definitely a target-rich environment.
Oh yeah.
So nonetheless, this kind of reminded me of the old Tier 2, so CAC, a lot of dead shit, a lot of BS, in a good way. But yeah, feel free to debrief. I'm going to start setting Tier 3 up.
I might be late for the T3 up, but I'm joining it.
Okay. Well, you're the hostage, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
matter. Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah, we didn't really have much of a ground command. I guess I took over for the most part for Alpha Squad lead.
July.
Things went well for the most part. We followed the threes to get to the actual main objective. We did lose at least a couple of people early on, or they might have just been late joins, not quite sure. Things went well for the first, the convoy ambush. Unfortunately, we didn't really set any kind of rally, at the town to group back up before we left the area, so a lot of people just kind of took off. I spent a lot of time trying to get people together, get them to leave the town in the correct direction. There was a lot of stragglers, so that's what delayed several of us. So we ended up getting caught by a small patrol, which we were engaging.
Yeah, we're gonna do another op right
pushing
after
across
this.
those rice
I'm
fields.
just setting
Same
up the
thing. We
server
had
right
to,
now.
a few of us had to hold back and fight off that QRF for one or two guys kept getting across the swimming across the field. But after that, we grouped back up. We took out that chopper, and yeah, we rushed into the base, did what we could. Obviously, we did get held up along the actual barricades there, rather than pushing across, grabbing shit, and getting out. But we were running into a lot of tanks, a lot of things that were bogging us down for that. So and our good pal Thumpy Boy. So hey. But yeah, overall they did pretty well. Bravo.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
I joined in late. Unless you want to go, Clueless.
Oh, I was gonna go that we had a good composition of ragtag that we also recruited from other squads. We mostly just did we followed around the tier 3s and then did a distraction along the barricades. You can do M1.
Alright. I joined in late, saw Bravo didn't have an RTO, so I filled that slot. Into the base attack, I pretty much became the squad lead. Pushed up the barricades. Because the idea for me was we're taking so much fucking fire from the hill and down the airstrip and from the current fortifications that crossing it to get to assets and the like would have been effectively suicidal, at least for us. And I'm not sure, but it felt like we just drew so much of that fucking QRF, it relieved pressure on the 3s who were doing stuff with the assets. But yeah, other than
that would be a fair statement. Yeah, I'd agree. We're bait force.
I stole a jet and I blew stuff up with it in Kamikaze. That was
stole
fun.
a jet and then immediately passed out.
Yeah, just before the end, I dropped like 7 or 8 bombs on the airstrip. I'm just not sure if any of them actually hit.
I think a couple of them did. You dropped them right over where the infantry
Hang on,
was.
I want to ask, Drew, were there any other captured jets in the air besides me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
2 more
4.
jets went off. 47 went off, but it was just Hatterface. I don't think he had any gunners. And Caleb took off with the Cobra, and then I had to spend 6 jets to shoot him down.
I think I was shooting at a
And you
friendly
still
jet
couldn't
at
shoot
the
me
end
down.
with my guns.
Well,
yes.
So
Well,
fun fact,
you
the
took a fucking sidewinder up the ass.
the
and I have no
U.S.
radar
planes
flares.
don't really like to use their sidewinders, so I finally just RC'd one, switched to sidewinder, and shot all 4 because I had to wrap it up. Cack.
Don't want my Burger King.
Yeah.
No Burger King.
I sort of took ground command, I guess, leading everyone. There's the 3s. We had 3s and some 2s. We had the mortar, and land naving was fun. It's always kind of fun for me to do that. The ambush went off almost rather well until the League vehicle gunners super peripheral vision spotted us and stopped short of the AT mine. So they made the decision to engage, and we sort of just pushed and killed. And once we saw that there was the APC thing, I made the call to pull back. Alpha, I guess you didn't have an RTO for most of that? Yeah, in that case, just have someone reslot. And grab
Actually,
it.
I wonder if the RTO even had the backpacks. I think someone might have slotted in it, but I don't know if they even had one. Yeah.
RTO should have the backpack for radio.
Still set for that one.
Made a decision to move north. I wasn't sure if you kept getting engaged or if people kept engaging the squads that were trailing us, but either way, it sort of defeated the whole purpose of disengaging and moving away. Someone shot the chopper first before it shot at us at the rib landing zone. That was bad. Don't do that. If a chopper is just going to sit there, I know it's a tempting target, but someone shot at it and sort of forced the hand, so please don't in the future. And then
how's
3s
everyone's
just
day?
sort of
So far, so
slogged
good,
our
right?
way against the bunkers, dropped some mortars, got in, went south, and got on a bunch of APCs and tanks and started shooting all the helos down.